Hey guys, it's Kugligam with another ROM review, and this time I've got the Slim7 ROM for the OnePlus 3, so stay tuned for that. So guys, the Slim7 ROM, well, if you are still living under a rock, it stands for SlimROM, and if you don't know what SlimROM is, you are pretty new to the roaming scene altogether. Now, SlimROM has been around for quite some time now, and it is one of the premier custom ROMs available for any device. It's available for a bunch of devices, and OnePlus 3 is one of them. Don't look at this thing, that just happened, so just leave it. Now let's get to the settings. Now, the about phone page, you can see it is Slim OnePlus 3, so that is Slim launcher, and it is version 7.1.2. they have not yet moved on to audio scene yet. It will be happening soon, not sure when. It is still on the October 5 security patches, so that is one thing. Now, the version I'm running right now is the Slim version weekly, which was released on 4 November 2017. Kernel is called Intoxicated, which really cracks me up, and SLN status is enforcing, so that is what you get from the about phone page. SlimROM has never been a feature heavy ROM, but it does have a little bit of features here and there to make it a little bit more interesting. So let's get started with the features. Now, first of all, right out of the back, this is not supposed to have a lot of features, or this is not designed for a very feature heavy experience, but this one still doesn't disappoint for a person who likes a lot of features. Now, most of the features are inside the interface one, and there are two options. You have status bar options, where you can customize the status bar icon, which is nothing special. Battery status style can also be customized. I have put a circle there, so you can customize that inside the icon, outside the icon. Percentage can also be enabled. Recent app panel. Now, this being Slim Recent or SlimROM, you have a Slim Recent panel here, and that is really amazing. Now, how Slim Recent works is that you have this, and it mostly works. It is a panel kind of thing. If you have used OmniROM in the panel mode, that is about the same thing, but it works, and you do have a few extra options for that. One thing I do miss in this one is a clear all button, which I would have liked to have, but you can just disable that and go for the normal overview menu, which is available in any other ROM, so that's also there. Now, apart from that, there is navigation option. There is a navigation bar. If you are someone who wants to use a navigation bar, you can enable that. That is available. Or you can also go for hardware button customization. So you do have the hardware button backlighting, and also you have back button, home button, and app switch key, that is a recent button customization. Now, this is not the most feature rich customization available, but there is custom app, and you can bind it to any app you want, so that does work out really well. And there is screen off gestures, and that should work out really well. There is no issues with that, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, in the display options, you do have night light, you do have double press power button for camera, tap to wake, prevent accidental wake up, and also ambient display, which is the proprietary one, and I still believe the Slim style ambient display is the best implementation which I have found. There is tilt gesture, there is hand wave gesture, pocket mode, and also there is double tap to wake gesture, and you can customize all the things about it, and that is something there, and I really appreciate that. And yeah, this is one of my favorite those options available on a custom ROM. Now, everything else is basically what you would expect out of any other ROM. You do have notification slider, and that does work out. You don't need to worry too much into that. Now, if you want to enable advanced reboot options, you need to go to security, and you need to enable it from here, and that has always been a SlimROM thing, by which it was available in security options rather than in developer options, so that's something there. Apart from that, in the developer option, you have the normal bevy of options available. You have everything which you would normally see in any other ROM. Nothing special here, and animation scales are just scales rather than just a scaler, so I would have liked to have the other one. So yeah, that is pretty much it in the settings menu. And in the features department, as I've already said, this ROM was never supposed to be a very feature rich ROM. It's a very mellow experience if you are someone who is going to crave features, but for the most part it does deliver, and I really do like that. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10 for features. Now comes the battery life. Now, the battery life is one of the better things about this ROM. Now, I've been using this for about 2 days now. I have charged it, and 13 hours ago I have charged it, and right now it is still going, and that is pretty amazing, and I really like that. The active drain is nothing to talk about. I mean, nothing special in the active drain department. As you can see, I charged it night before, and after that it has been sleeping pretty well. There are many wake locks in that, so it works out really well. Active RAM, I got about 17 to 18% of active RAM, which is on the higher side for a Nougat ROM right now. In the idle RAM department though, I got about 1.1 to 1.2%, which is objectively good. So I really do like that. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 for battery life. Now the performance of this ROM is also a high point. I got about 148,985 as an average, which is a very good score considering this is a Nougat ROM which is on the older infrastructure and all that. It's on the higher end of my scoring system, so I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 for performance. Now the stability of the ROM. Think of it, I mean, it is SlimROM, it doesn't have a lot of features, it has great performance, it has great battery life, it also has great stability. That is one of the basic requirements for the SlimROM, and SlimROM has always been a very stable ROM for me. I had no issues with anything. I have been using this for 2 days and everything works. Everything works. I have been using camera, I've been using Instagram, I have been using railway applications, I've been even using the G camera mod, that also works really well. No issues at all, and I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 for stability. Now comes the camera. Now, as I've already mentioned, I have been using Gcam, but there is the stock lineage camera available, which works okay. There is nothing special going on about it, but if you have been using this one, there are a few more options available for this, and it just works. It just works, and I really do like that. Personally, I do still like Gcam mode, and I would like to have this as a base option or as an inbuilt option on any other ROM, because I don't want to go through the effort of setting it up to what I wanted. So yeah, that's just how it is. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10 because it is fairly adequate. Now the aesthetics of the ROM. It doesn't have Slim Dark, which was one of my favorite features back in the days. I believe KitKat was it. That's not available, but I still would like to have that. But there is OMS support, you can do that. OMS support is there, and it is Nougat style, and it is pixel style, and that is what I'm really happy about, because most of the Nougat style, the teal option or the greenish blue option, I don't really like that. I like the blue option because that just looks much more cooler. So yeah, I like that option, but there is only OMS as a feature, so I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. Now the overall experience has been great for me. I really liked it. There is no point or no reason for me to switch away from this other than just not having enough features for me, and it's been working great. One thing which I did notice with this ROM is that the home button, if you assign double tap option also, the home button gets a little bit trippy. There has been options, so yeah, I just double tapped it, it didn't do anything, so you have to double tap again. That works out half of the time, so that is still a thing. I think we were over with that, but that's still a thing. I would have given it a higher score, but for that experience problem, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Otherwise, it's a great ROM. So yeah, I will show you guys a boot animation, which is pretty rad. So here is the boot animation for SlimROM, and I really like it. It is smooth, it is basic, and I think I'm a sucker for this kind of a boot animation. It's I mean, you only see this like 1 or 2 times in your time using the ROM, so yeah, that's just how it is. It goes to SlimROM, works out really well. So there you have it, guys. I think that much is it about the ROM. I really like this ROM. It has been working really good for me. It's just a great daily travel. The battery life is great, performance is amazing, stability is right there up with any other ROM, and I'm really happy with that. Now my score, the final score is going to be 6.691489362. Because I'm using a weighted average score, the average score is going to be 6.7. Yeah, that is going to be the weighted average score. Yeah, I've already mentioned in my previous ROM review that I will be using a weighted average score from now on. I guess that much is it about the ROM. Then hope you guys like the video. Please subscribe and like the video if you found it useful. See you guys next time. Bye.